Son surprises mom by buying her same car she sold 12 years ago to support him. To view this video, please enable JavaScript, and consider upgrading to a web browser that supports HTML5. Video: A son has warmed hearts after shocking his mom with the car she sold to help him when he was a struggling musician. Rothero-Bourge, 30, is now a successful sound engineer, but always promised himself that when he could afford it he would return the Ford StreetKa his mom Lynette sold to help him buy a van when he was a cash-strapped touring musician 12 years ago. After mom Lynette Rothero, 63, rang him in tears saying she couldn't afford the mo on her current car, Ross surprised her days later at her home in Redruth, Cornwall, with the shiny blue vehicle this week. Lynette broke down into tears when she saw it. Ross said, "Lots of people have been saying what I've done is amazing, but it's nothing compared to what my mom's done for me over the years." The sound engineer, who recently worked at the Tunes in the Dunes and Great Estate festivals, explained that soon after he passed his test 12 years ago he started transporting his drum kit and other band gear in a trailer attached to the back of his Renault Megane. "I couldn't reverse it, it was knackering the car and was probably illegal. I was driving it all over the country for gigs and getting myself in all sorts of trouble. I was in desperate need of a van. Mom was worried sick I'd end up having an accident. She part-exchanged her car, which she'd only just bought and was the only one she'd ever owned from new, to get me a van so I'd be safer." Ross added, "She cried when she part-exed it and it absolutely ruined me. She had to share a car with my granddad after that. I always swore that when I could afford it I'd make it up to my mom." After searching high and low on eBay, Ross surprised his mom with the StreetKa, which although wasn't the exact same car, it's almost identical. "The same color, same year, same everything," said Ross. In the video can see Ross filming himself driving the car to his mom's house and telling her, "Look, did your car look like that before you left your zombie glass?" Lynette rushes outside to inspect her old Ford, completely ignoring the brand car across the road. Ross throws her the new keys. She looks around and starts laughing before bursting into tears of joy and hugging her son. The video ends with Ross and Lynette driving in the streets with the roof down. Lynette said, "I'm absolutely delighted. Almost 60 firefighters battling huge blaze below block of London flats hunt for sex attacker who raped tourist, 22. Near Trafalgar Square. Families plea to legalize medicinal cannabis for their epileptic son. I never thought I'd see my StreetKa again in a million years. I have the best son in the whole wide world. And it's not even the first time Ross has been the ultimate son. Last year he took his mom to Elvis Presley's home Graceland, Lynette's lifelong dream, after her dad died. If you have a story for our news team, email us at webnews@metro.co.uk. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter.